Top of it, top of it. It's your boy Big One Stack Man, and we back. And yo, you know this video's about Diddy. So before I get started, because it ain't gonna be too pretty, hit that like button, hit that notification bell. Y'all, this gonna be a good one. You know, hit that subscribe button, because it's gonna be a nice little video I got for y'all, man. And of course, we gonna talk about it. And guys, man, this is gonna be a reaction video from Gene Deal revealing how Diddy infected Kim Porter with not only HIV, but something else, and he tried covering it up. So let me break it down to y'all, man, for those of y'all don't know. We all know who Kim Porter is. We know that was, his wife, and, we had kids with her, and throughout the course of their relationship, he was very abusive to her, just like he did Cassie. Her and Cassie had a whole lot in common, except being with Al B. Sure. But the thing is, the way that Kim Porter passed away is just phenomenal. See, how could Kim Porter be okay? 1 day, 2 days, ain't nothing wrong with her, and all of a sudden, she passes away, and they say it was pneumonia, just out the blue. Mama wasn't sick or nothing. Let me explain something to y'all, man. I've had pneumonia for my 28th birthday. I know what it feels like. It takes time. Matter of fact, I was walking around with pneumonia for 3 weeks before I even went to the doctor. That's the first time. Now, maybe 6 months before COVID came out, I got sick again. And they said I had pneumonia, but I believe I had COVID, But I said it to say this. You don't be just fine for 2-3 days and a week, and then all of a sudden you pass away from pneumonia. So let me tell you guys something. Let me put you up on some game. There was a hitman back in the day called Richard Klaczynski, a.k.a. the Iceman. See, there are certain poisons out there, right, that if used properly, they can mimic you passing away from pneumonia or heart attacks. Richard Klaczynski, this was one of his things. He was a hitman. If you don't know who he is, look up the Iceman, okay? Dude worked for the mafia. He was a hitman out of New Jersey, and he had a lot of bodies. Can you dig it? And he said one of his favorite ways was to poison somebody. He come and he have his little poison, cyanide or different other mixtures, and he come by and just blow it on you. He said, next thing you know, the dude passed away from a heart attack, or they may get pneumonia and they pass away. Same thing with Diddy. See, Diddy had all this access, y'all. And I gotta take y'all back for those youngsters, man, that y'all don't know, about that yacht and all these things. See, Kim Porter used to be with Al B. Sure. Okay, you know that. You know that Diddy, one of Al B. Sure's sons, is always up under Diddy. Now, here's where it gets a little interesting. Diddy and Al B. Sure had a threesome with Kim Porter. But in Kim Porter's tell-all book, because they brought it out and they retracted it. Well, she talks about how they was having a threesome and Al B. Sure and Diddy got started without her. So my thing is, God, I didn't been there before. I didn't been in 3 ways. It's like, what were you doing with the man to get started before Kim Porter got there? Now, it's different, y'all. When I've knocked on the door and there's been 2 of them there, 2 women, 3 women, sometimes even 4 when I was younger. And I know what to do to get started until my other female guest got there. You dig what I'm saying? But what was Al B. Sure and Diddy doing? See, Kim Porter has so much dirt on him. Because, man, y'all watch, man, y'all stay tuned in this video, man. I like to keep y'all on. You realize on that yacht, she caught another woman pegging him. And that's why he broke her nose. So now let's get a little deeper here. You got all these people from Uptown Records, Kim Porter, Heavy D. Come on, look at the people who passed away on his roster. Craig Mack. All of these people were passing away. Man, it's like 4 or 5 names. I don't even remember them all, because I own a lot of y'all that was at Uptown Records that all passed away from pneumonia, right? And a lot that passed away from HIV. So my thing is, how is it that all these people around P. Diddy is catching pneumonia, right? All these people around him catching pneumonia, but he never caught it. But he never caught pneumonia. Because, man, pneumonia is some real sticky stuff. And so here's what all these people who passed away, what they have in common. They were all writing tell-all books. Every last one of them. Do your research. Don't listen to me. See, Diddy is a monster. Even when Kim Porter passed away, they initially ruled her death as a homicide, just so you know. But you got to keep in mind, Diddy knows the corner out there. You did? And even Diddy security is real tight with the coroner. See, there was 2 autopsies done. The first time they said that it was ruled a homicide, and then they came back and they said that it was pneumonia. Well, it was ruled a homicide because it was some toxins, not drugs, but some toxins found in her system, right? Then all of a sudden it gets botched, and now she has another autopsy, and it says pneumonia, but the thing is, she may not have even had an autopsy. See, guys, let me give y'all some game about something else if you don't know. When you pass away, you don't always get an autopsy. Like if you're in the hospital and you pass away, they're not going to give you an autopsy because they know why you passed away. You know, they only give you an autopsy, and a lot of times, even if you pass away at home, as long as there's not no suspicious circumstances, you're not going to get an autopsy unless your family asks for an autopsy. So people have been wanting to have Kim Porter's body exhumed from the grave, and everybody's talking about disrespect and disrespect this and disrespecting her family. But the thing is, until you know what really happened to Kim Porter, ain't that kind of disrespectful? Wouldn't you want to know what happened to your family member? I mean, you don't have to sit there and watch her get dug up. I mean, the soul is in heaven. This is nothing but a corpse. This is nothing but a shell of a person. You know, they will not let her body get exhumed to get an autopsy to see what really happened to her. See? And then, you know, she was infected with HIV and herpes. And we all know Craig Mack passed away from full-blown AIDS. And we know in this industry, Meek Mill and a whole lot of other artists are starting to look real sick, y'all. Even Soulja Boy. Just all you got to do, man, is just step back and use your third eye and start taking a look. Guys, you know what Diddy did to Kim Porter. But, you know, even Diddy have contacted, from watching this video, Diddy contacted Gene Deal from jail, had somebody contact him and was like, you know what, enough is enough. Well, the thing is, if you don't know about Gene Deal, man, Gene Deal ain't no street dude. Gene Deal, man, was a probation officer for 25 years, man, and the head of it, too. He got pulled in the streets and in law enforcement. He wasn't sitting around, man. He's not scary, so you can't do nothing to Gene Deal. But you guys got to watch the video, man. Diddy has been getting away with deleting people for quite some time. And guys, do your own research. I'm not trying to tell you, this is for entertainment purposes, educational purposes. I am not by any means trying to tell nobody how to get away with crime and how to do it. But you can go Google certain things and it will tell you certain symptoms certain things you use can give you symptoms of a heart attack. Certain things you use can give you symptoms of having pneumonia. Certain things you use can give you symptoms of a stroke. And you think Diddy don't have access to that? I mean, come on, man, let's be real. If you can have Kid Cudi's car, pow, right? If you can have that done to his car and be sitting inside of his house, man, you can get, you got the best of the best. See these industry people, every last one of them. And if I'm lying, throw it in the comments, people. Just call me a liar. They have what's called a fixer. And what's a fixer, Coach? What's the fixer? That means it's that person that fixes every one of your fuck-ups. Because believe you me, when you dealing with these industry people, and especially Diddy, why do you think Diddy knew what to do during these freak-offs when Cassie overdosed? He's just calm. As the escort said, oh, he was calm. He's like, oh, she's just overdosing. He knows what to do because he's been through this stuff before. And he's an avid drug user. Like, it really messed me up to know that he was using methamphetamine, which is if you use methamphetamine, guys, that's lower than crack. But guys, I want y'all to answer in the comments after you like this video, after you subscribe to the channel, after you hit the notification bell, after you share this video, y'all. I want y'all to tell me, Why is it that everybody that was at Uptown Records and Bad Boy Records either was getting sick and passing away with pneumonia and Diddy never got it, or HIV and nothing ever happens to Diddy? He's always the one that's walking away with no scratch. Y'all answer that in the comments. And while you're doing that, guys, hey, be blessed, be stressed. Make sure you're getting plenty of rest and stay the fuck out of trouble.